Good morning and welcome to this week's weekly wrap-up. I'm here with the wonderful Mr. Rembert at Forest High School, our amazing principal. Today's a very special day. It's 9/11, and so this weekly wrap-up is going to be dedicated to 9/11. And Mr. Rembert, when I was driving over here this morning, I shared with the team that I remembered that I was a school administrator when 9/11 occurred. I was walking through the teacher's lounge and saw what happened on the screen and gathered the faculty and staff. And when you come to the schools, you know, our students weren't alive at that time, and many of our staff members weren't here either and don't remember. So it's so important for us to continue to remember. And I want to thank you because every year I've been able to be out here at Forest, our students participating and our staff participating in this incredibly important remembrance of that tragic day. Can you share a little bit from your perspective of why this is important and who's part of this ceremony that we're going to share in its entirety today for everyone to see?
Yes, the 9/11 memorial ceremony started, what I'm hearing is the year after 9/11, so it would have probably been 2002. Right. Sergeant Fletcher, who has since retired, came up with the idea that something needed to happen, that there needed to bring awareness, and so that nobody ever forgets the tragedy on that morning and the lives that were lost and the heroes that were made from that event. So each 9/11, it's an annual ceremony. We start inside in the rotunda. Our chorus, led by Mrs. Jessica Mongero, does a beautiful rendition of the Star Spangled Banner, the national anthem. And it's done in our rotunda, and if you've ever been in there and heard them sing, the acoustics of that, just like Dr. goes, it brings chills to you. And it's just a beautiful ceremony. And then we all gather, and then we walk out to the front of the school where the ceremony begins. Our JROTC does a fantastic job of having a memorial speech that they present, as well as they always play Lee Greenwood's
Yes.
Proud to be American, God Bless the USA. I'm not recalling what it's called at the time, but we all know the song. And there's a wreath laying ceremony that I participate in. And then we have a 21 gun salute in honor of all of our fallen heroes.
Yes. Again, thank you for your leadership here, and thank you for continuing this amazing tradition and allowing our students to be highlighted and showcase and participate in a meaningful way in giving back to being part of that remembrance that's so important for all of us. So thank you, and we look forward to all of you having an opportunity to see it in its entirety. If you have not, please take a few minutes and watch it. I never leave with a dry eye, and just again the chills of just the singing, and that always just reminds me of how special this time is. So thank you for all that you do.
in one single moment, life may never be the same. As you live and enjoy the breaths you take today and tonight, before you go to sleep in preparation for your life tomorrow, kiss the ones you love, snuggle a little tighter, and never take 1 second of your life for granted. Remember.
That man.